Hi guys and welcome to my role presentation. My name is Beck and today I'm going to present you my summer 2012. I will divide my summer into three parts. The first one I call it USA, the second one family holidays, and the third one hanging out with friends. Okay, let's start. My summer started on the 28th of June when I started packing all the stuff that I needed for my trip to USA. On the 29th I took a plane with my best friend Christina and 24 persons from Barcelona, and we went to Seattle. There we stayed 4 days in a family. We spent that time visiting Seattle, the most important things of it, like the EMP Museum or the first Starbucks of the world. On the 3rd of July, we went to Camp YMCA camp on San Juan Airport. To get to the camp, we had to take a ferry, and when we get to Orcas Island, all the counselors and the Camp were waiting for us. That was a little bit crazy because all were screaming and singing the YMCA song. Just arrived, me and Christina, we get to the wrong group, so we had to walk a lot to get to the right one. Then we met the Shaggy Followers, that would be our group for 15 days. With that group, we went to a 10-day expedition. It was fun and refreshing, but I have to say that when they told us about the expedition, we were about to die. In that 10-day expedition, we learned how to cook and how to grow as a person. The first step that we took in that expedition was Point Doughty. That was about 20 minutes from the camp paddling. There we celebrate the 4th of July, that it was Independence Day, and we saw the fireworks and we ate strawberries with cream. And we saw a really beautiful sunset. In that 10 days expedition, we visited 8 different islands. The first one was Point Doughty, then Susha, Misha, Clark, Dove, Abstraction, Blind, and Jones. And finally, we could touch the sand of the beach. That was our counselor, Andy, and then the other counselor was Maddie. And the rest of the group was Paulina, a girl from New York, and Coy, a boy from Seattle, who helped us at the beginning with the American accent. It was absolutely awesome, one of the best experiences in my life. I really enjoyed it, and we created a family with that group. Then, in that 10 days expedition, we did 9 value sessions. That is like a reunion every night where we talk about our life and your experience, and we talk about the past. Then we spent the last day in the camp with them, and we had to say goodbye to them, and we met our second group. That would be the Luala. That group was bigger. We were 11 persons. Our counselors were Kristen and Matt, and then was Dallas, Nick, Emily, Tessa, Eli, Fiona, and Mateo. All of the group was from Seattle except us and Fiona, that was from China. With that group, on the second day of the camp, we went to Twin Lakes, a hiking expedition, and we ate the s'mores, and we had a great time, and we met more of the group. The surprise was that we woke up at 4 a.m. and we did a hike to the higher point of Orcas Island, Constitution, to see the sandbars. With that group, we did the LDIs, that is leadership. They teach you how to be a good leader and how to be with the little kids. We spent a week on the camp doing challenge by street activities. That is like, you can, if you feel comfy with the activity, you can do it, but if you don't feel confident, you don't have to do it. That we spend a week doing that kind of activities with our group, and then playing with the little kids. As you can see here, we did the swan ball. That is a play where you throw a ball and then you get really, really dirty. And then you go to the sea and just clean up a little bit. Well, you can see the picture. And then we spent 5 days expedition with a group where we visited the same island with the first group, but we discovered one new one, Thorn. There we had a surprise because we found raccoons. That they are like a little cats and a little bit thieves because they try to get your food. There we spent, then when we came back to the camp, we did the goodbye party with the raccoon. Then when we come back to the camp, we did the goodbye party, and we went to the door dance, and then we slept on the deck. It was pretty sad the last day because we had to say goodbye to the camp that was a homeland there, and the people who met that it was really nice. Family holidays. I stayed in Manaus about 10 days, and then I went to a cruise with my family. I took a plane and I went to Copenhagen, and then I did the check-in to a cruise. We visited the Baltic capitals like Berlin, where we loved this history and because it was really interesting. Then Tallinn, where the houses were really beautiful and all. Then we went to St. Petersburg in Russia. And then we went to Helsinki, that I have to say that I really didn't like it. I found it a little bit boring. And then the last day we went to Stockholm, and it was so beautiful, but I've already been before, but I love it honestly. Then that is the part from Then the part that we loved the most was meeting people in the cruise, because all were from all around the world. We met people from Mexico, we met people from the United States, and a lot of people from Spain. Then the last part was, well, here you can see a picture in the disco, when it was a place that we met people. Hanging out with friends is the last part of my year of presentation. When I came back, I went to Barça and Real Madrid match. I have a lot of fun, but I have to say that the next day I didn't have voice. I spent a day in Portaventura with that friend that you can see in the picture, and a weekend in Playa d'Aro with my sister and her friend. In conclusion of this oral presentation is that this last summer has been the best in my life, and I found the best experience in my life, and I can't wait to prepare